What's up, everybody? How's everything going today? All right. So in this box here, I have AnyCubic's new wash and cure resin machine tool, whatever you want to call it. And we bought this. This was not a freebie unit. We paid our hard-earned freedom bucks for it. And we're going to be going in and setting it up. And I do actually have a print on my AnyCubic Photon that I'm going to remove and cure. So, what's everybody up to today on this lovely Monday? Can I get Monster to sponsor me? That'd be great. All right. So let's go over the highlights. I just saw a wash and cure machine. I actually haven't looked at any of the specs. I just bought it and yeah, sent it. So it's 159 bucks. We've got let me see here. I gotta make sure all my personal crap is closed before I switch over here. All right. I don't know what this document is. Yeah, let me save that and close that. Come on, OneDrive, you can do it. I know running smoothly is hard for OneDrive sometimes. And I think that's good. All right. So we paid 159 freedom bucks was the whole spend on this. And when I ordered it, it was a pre-order, so I wasn't expecting this to show up until like 3 or 4 weeks from now. I think we ordered this like 5 or 6 days ago, so they got it. The hell? That's weird. Okay, let's oh, that's my Google Voice line. Hang on. There we go. It's either going to be a call or a fax, because that's my fax line, actually. I know, it's 2020. People are still using faxes, apparently. Okay, so this is really cool. So apparently, I was wondering what that noise was. It's like, that's a weird ring. So I don't know if it's going to, if it's a fax or someone's calling me, but my thing's receiving data right now. So it looks like we can actually just take the plate off, which is awesome. I did not even look at this. I just saw a wash and curing machine. I hate washing and curing my prints, so I felt like this would be a good thing to do. So let's see. It's got a little stir in there. It's got the UV. That's pretty neat. So the goal is that this just does everything for you. That's the whole point of it. So we've got 2 different wavelengths of light, 365 and 405. 405 is what the AnyCubics use and what most use, but it's nice that they got both in there. Hopefully this covers UV blocking. I believe it is. Because basically any plexiglass, or acrylic I should say, will do that. A sealed washing container. Alright, so it's going to come with the container, the tool set, power cord, manual, washing basket, a stainless steel bearing apparently, a cure platform, service card, and a bracket, and an adjustable bracket. So let's get right into it. Let's open this baby up. So I opened it partially because I had no idea what it was, because I wasn't expecting to get this like I said, for at least a month, because it was supposedly a pre-order. Yeah. So let me go ahead and turn that off so you guys got more. So you can see here, I don't know if my address is visible. any of this, so we're just gonna go right into it. So, got a manual. And I stopped once I saw that there was AnyCubic in here. I was like, oh, this is the wash and cure station. So a little tool set. Oh, there is a bearing. Three-prong power cord. And a power adapter. Looks like it's 12 volt, 6 amp. And I'm going to take this out on the floor here. Okay, so there's the lid. Actual machine's made of metal, which is nice. That's all the packaging. Get all this out of the way. Alright. Keep away from fire. Yeah, definitely. Oh, they couldn't even peel the acrylic. Really, guys? So this has magnets on it. That's how it's actually going to move these, is with the magnets. So they probably give you a spare bearing. It's probably for this. All right, well, let's read the manual. This is a item I have no experience with. The lid fits on here pretty nice. Let's RTFM here. Alright. Let's say what the max size it can handle. Max wash volume is... My camera arm keeps moving up for some godforsaken reason. 115 by 65 by 165. So 115, 65, 165. The max curing volume is 140 by 165. So that's going to be the diameter. Got some QR codes here. Anti-UV lid. Oh, it's got a UV lid sensor, number 5. Detect whether the lid is covered or not. Okay, so it looks like it's got a thing that'll only turn the UV lights on if the lid's on. That's a nice safety feature. Because UV can damage vision if I'm correct. So there are 2 keys for washing. The printed objects are on the platform. Please use the platform holder to secure the platform. So... Alright, so we take it off the printer. It looks like... Let's see what we got in here. Okay. These look like they're stainless. Well, there's one way to find out. I can grab a magnet. I'll be right back. All right. I mean, these are really strong magnets, as you can see here. Ooh. But there's still some magnetism in it. It's just cheap stainless. That one's definitely not stainless. Ooh. All right. So there's two different platforms they're showing here. You guys look. The question is, which one do we use? Oh, okay, here we go. Suitable platform. One adjustable platform holder for model height less than 115 millimeters, and then okay, so we want the adjustable one. That's why they give you two. Logitech, can we focus today? Can we there we go. So this is the fixed holder here. I gotta sharpen my knife. Which Aaron was looking for the sharpening stones today. So this one slides under, they both slide under the little knob for the platform. So this is the one we'll be using, is the adjustable height one. So mine's still on the platform, you put it in here. Fill the liquid up, you don't want to exceed the max volume. And then we put it on, we do start. So let me get my gloves on, because I'm not an idiot like that one guy who almost bathed in resin. Are you ready for your exam? About to get kinky up in here. Alright, so I have my print here. Still on the platform. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Let's get my slap mat, because that's the only spare one I have here. My other one's got crap all over it. All right. So, using the back sides of my hands, we're going to go ahead and take that off. We're not going to need the lid yet. I'm assuming we're just going to need, didn't say to do anything else other than put it in here. So, I'm going to put this, oh, it's magnetic. Okay. So, I'm going to put that on here. Let me see if I can change the angle. I don't want to get resin on my camera. All right. So it says use this adjustable one. So this goes like that. You tighten that down. Okay. And this locks in at the top. And I'm going to want to see if I can put it down a little bit lower and not touch it. So I'm actually going to go right here. I'm going to pour my IPA in. At this point, I'm done handling the resin, so take them out inside out. That way you get the resin inside the gloves. And then throw them away. I've got a brand new bottle of pure isopropyl alcohol. I really need to order some of the cheaper Amazon mats, but I mean, I already spent the money on the slat mats, so I might as well use it. All right. And just in case anybody was wondering, I do have the big Viva Glory mat underneath the actual printers. So, all right. I might need another bottle of this. Yep.
Try to connect you.
Hey, could you or someone else bring me 2 more bottles of the isopropyl alcohol, please? Thank you. We'll have more alcohol in a bit while we're waiting for that to be delivered here. We got TH3D same half-hour delivery here. It's only for in-house. All right. Now, this thing may be the make or break point for me for actually using my resin printers. Because I hate this part of resin, is the washing and curing. So, if this is able to take the pain away from that, hell yeah. All right, I'm plugging it in. Let's see here. Feel the... Oh, yeah. Woo! All right. Thank you, Noah. You can put the other one down there. I just had to grab 2. Do we still got a lot of that out there? Okay, cool. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right. Because we obviously want to cover the print here. And I got some on the build platform so we can cover up the build platform. Ooh, it smells good in here. Ooh. Probably going to die from all the alcohol fumes. All right. That being said, I think it's okay to put that on there. So that should keep the fumes in. Okay, select mode. Why is the power adapter off? Is this cable crap? Let's try another 3-prong. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, this light's on the same power strip. Oh. Wait, is it plugged in is the question. It is. Is my power strip not working? What the fuck? What the hell is going on here? Okay, so my extension cord's working. Let's try their cable. Okay, now the light's on. Okay, that was weird. That was mighty strange. Okay. Well, I don't know what the hell is going on with that. I replugged the cable into the wall. Maybe it got pulled out. All right. I was a little worried there. I was like, it's like, you gotta be kidding me. I was actually excited. Okay, so wash. Place the bucket firmly on the platform. It is. Okay. You want the AnyCubic face. Okay, so I'm assuming we just select our time. I don't know, let's do 2 minutes and see how it comes out. Okay. It's making like, oh, look at that. That's certainly washing there. All right, well, while we're waiting for that to go, what does everybody want to talk about? Except it looks like it's pulling in air if you look. And it's like making weird noises as it speeds up and slows down. It's like, oh, it's changing direction. It's like, my audio is like filtered, so you guys probably can't hear that, but it's making all sorts of weird noises. That's agitating the water quite a bit. Question is, what happens when I take the lid off? It stops. All right, I want to see if there's less air around the print with more alcohol in here. It's yelling at me. If the model falls off, yes, it will get chopped up by the propeller. So it's automatically resuming. There's not supposed to be a basket. Read the directions. It says only to use the basket if you're not using the plate. RTFM. Okay, so definitely have the water filled up a little bit, because you see it was sucking air down, which was surrounding the print, which, okay, now it's done. It looks pretty good. I'm going to see how it looks after another 2 minutes. I just want to see how much you actually need to clean it. This motor makes all sorts of weird noises, and it definitely makes noise from vibrating. But So far, I'm pretty happy with it. Build quality seems decent. I'm gonna see if in the pictures they tell you to cover the whole build plate or not. I would assume you do. And the nice thing is, since this is a sealed container, or a container has a seal, I can put a cap on this and use this to wash quite a few prints, so I'm not wasting all this alcohol. Yeah, in general, I've been pretty happy with AnyCubic's products. You'll hear it. I'm going to talk. Do you hear that? That vibration? That's like the resonant frequency of the motor, like vibrating something on the chassis. And we're going to open this up. But dear God, this is just for the washing. This is way better. Way better than what I was doing, which was shaking it manually. Tim Likey. I do like that it speeds up and slows down and reverses direction. So it's making sure that it's agitating it enough. For sub $200 so far, I think this is going to be a nice addition to my resin stuff. All right, let's take a look at the print and see how it looks. Take that off. I don't see any like uncured resin left on the platform. Well, that's good. Let me see if I can balance this on here somehow. Is that gonna stay? Okay. So this was actually a print I did about, I want to say 3 or 4 weeks ago that I haven't cured. And as soon as Aaron sent me a link to this, I was like, cool. And so now I'm finally getting to cure it. As you can see, let me change I'm just going to my camera settings here. Looks pretty good to me. I don't see any resin left on the build platform. Yeah. Not too bad. So now we need to get it off of the plate and put it onto the curing. So they do have says about 30 models is what you get out of a vat of alcohol. So that's not bad. It says to get rid of the alcohol, pour it into another container and expose in the sunlight until the alcohol is completely evaporated. The resin is cured and the resin can be treated as general solid waste. So, and that bearing is for the impeller. So you can see here, showing you how to change it. Okay, so now we got to take the print off the platform. And we're going to put it on the little base. So this is the little base here. It's just a piece of acrylic with a little piece mounted to it. So I'm going to go ahead and peel this off. And let me put my gloves back on. And this is where having any silicone mat, don't matter what brand, is nice, is because I can just take this, set this on the mat, and we're done with this. So I'm going to cap this up here. Put this on my resin shelf. I did get some alcohol right here. That's the only thing. If you spill, it's going inside here, and stuff's going to get damaged. So, but it does say, do not spill washing liquid on the platform. Alright, so that goes on there. You get the print off here. All right. So the print goes on the platform. Yeah, this is actually really clean. Like, I'll wipe this down with a piece of paper towel and some IPA, but that did a good job. Color me impressed. All right, so off with the gloves. And there we go. So it kind of just like seats on here. There's no magnets or anything. It just seats on the curve. All right, so to do curing, assuming we change it to cure, it's suggested to air dry the model before proceeding to the post-cure process. Well, it was sitting out and it looks pretty dry, so. All right, switch machine to cure. Align the platform, we did that. Washing bucket needs to be removed. All right, so generally if a model has 30 millimeters or has a diameter of less than 30 millimeters, it is recommended to have curing time of 2 minutes. If the model has very complicated surface structure, it is recommended to increase the curing time. Okay, so let's do 4. There's a fan in here. I don't know if it's just pulling it through for the cooling the parts underneath, or if it's actually pulling air through the chamber. But this is just like an LED strip in the back here. It's nothing real special. It is pretty bright, so I'm not going to look at it. I usually remove my supports after I cure because I don't want to be handling partially cured or uncured resin. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Don't DMCMA my video. I don't have transition lenses. Turn model on side and run it again. Okay. Maybe what we'll do is I'll let it run for a little bit and then I'll knock it over. I'm digging this though. You know, but basically we're waiting. Just waiting. Yeah, it's still not done. Well, enjoy the tunes of oh, sorry. Well, let's enjoy the tunes of Anders from EOX Studios while we wait.
Welcome to the world of MCA Discovision. To begin playback of a disc, turn the player power on, place the disc on the spindle. Use the play button to start. Discovision, that you be the boss. Now I'd like to show you some of the valuable things your MCA Discovision system lets you do. Most persons find it more convenient. Gently pull up as you press down on the center shaft with your thumb. You'll hear a click.
It actually was already cured, like everything was dry already. Obviously you can see the bottom wasn't, but it's curing really nice. Really nice.
That's pretty easy, isn't it?
You can do 2, 4, or 6 minutes for the curing time. I'm gonna put in for 2 more minutes.
The red light comes on. Simply press stop. Now, after I've stopped the action, you're going to practice using these buttons. Discovision player gives you many
so once this is done curing, I can actually safely handle it without gloves. Just seriously, guys, if you're handling resin, wear gloves. You can buy a box. I use the nitrile ones. I think like a box of 100 gloves is like $10. Absolutely worth it.
Now you enter the number just like dialing a push-button telephone. 2 6 3 2 4. Search. By the way, notice that the sound cuts off when you're running at anything other than normal speed. Use one of the step buttons. One single frame of picture is now held on the screen for as long as you want. Take as much time as you want, you're in control.
I would assume once the cured resin is evaporated that it's going to be fairly easy to remove. All right, let me get rid of the music there. Oops. All right. So let's see. I'm gonna have faith in this and that this is fully cured. If I feel anything tacky, I'm gonna rinse my hands off. But let me see here. Just poke it. It's looking pretty cured. Like, you can tell when a resin print gets cured, it gets a slightly darker color. And it's kind of like sandy feeling almost. I don't feel any. Yeah, we're good. That's impressive. Man, the detail on a resin printer. I don't know if I can even show you this. Actually, let me switch over to scope. So this was done on my AnyCubic Photon. That has the Z-axis upgrade on it. It's a dual linear rail upgrade. It's ridiculous, but oh, let me get this over here. So, I mean, the level of detail on this is nuts. So, this print was actually left uncured in my printer for about a month. That came out really nice. Really nice. Crotch shot. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at the detail on that. Like, just look at the shoes. So, I'm gonna definitely be using my resin machines more now, because this takes all of the hassle out of the resin printing, in my opinion. See if I can. I'm maxing out my height on here. So this was a 0.05 layer height. Yeah, it's wild. So I don't really have anything that's like, I don't even know what this model is because Aaron sent this to me. He's like, "Can you print this?" But yeah. Jimmy says, "See the white dots, dunking and cleaning IPA helps that." Okay. But looking at this, in terms of curing, all this stuff looks pretty good. Well, I think that's about it. I'm gonna open it up and we'll see what's inside. But damn, this printer prints great. I do have the linear rail upgrade kit on it, which is like $150 upgrade. It prints good stock, but the upgrade is definitely worth it. And if you guys can get a Photon or a Photon S, go for the Photon. The Photon S has terrible electronics from what I'm told. People prefer the original Photon. So let's see how to get into this thing and see what's inside. Looks pretty easy. We got 4 bolts here on either side. I can't imagine there's much. There's probably just a little microcontroller and a motor. And probably, there might not even be a step down or step up for the LEDs. They might just run directly on 12 volts. I'll do support removal later. I don't feel like doing that right now. Actually, I'm going to make Aaron do support removal on it because he's the one who wanted that print. So Aaron, if you're watching, come get your print. I am very new to resin printing, if you guys haven't figured that out. Oh wow, look at that. They're actually using a stepper motor. Huh! Yeah, there's a little fan in here. Oh yeah, there is a fan. So it pulls air through here and blows it out. So that's nice. There is a converter here for the LEDs. So here's the main power switch. Yeah. So there's a converter here for the LEDs. There's an LED driver here. And then a tiny little IC on the board. It's got a header for the ST link. So this looks like it's running a 32-bit processor. And these are like capacitive buttons here. There's little springs that come up. So it's little capacitive buttons and a little 32-bit microcontroller. There's an output for the fan, for the motors on this side. Got the power. So fairly simple little board. Yeah, it's an STM32. And there's a programming header right here. Not much to reprogram here, but yeah, decent build quality. I mean, there's not much to it, but like I said, curing and washing and curing was the main thing that stopped me from using my resin printers more. And in my opinion, this is worth the money. I don't even have an affiliate link for this, so I don't get shit if you guys do buy it. I just thought it'd be cool to show off on the channel because this is the key to me doing more resin prints and messing with those. The fan down here looks to be a 60mm 12 volt, so if that ever fails, it's fairly standard. So you can replace this. I mean, I even carry 60mm 12 volt fans, so if that ever goes out, I have replacements on hand already. But all in all, I mean, everything's tidy. The soldering's good. There is an adjustment pot for the LEDs, but they have a little bit of silicone on here. So you could, in theory, bump the LEDs up, but I'm not even going to mess with it. But yeah, that's about it. So on the little part that this little arm here, there's two magnets. There's one there, and if I rotate it, there's another. So this is how it drives the wash bucket, is through these magnets making contact through the metal plate, the aluminum plate, into the bucket. But not much more to say. Seems to work well. I will be using this a lot more. So that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm happy with my purchase. So AnyCubic, keep up the good work. The last two things I got from you have been solid, and keep doing what you guys are doing. And with that, I am out of here. I gotta, there's this whole company thing that I have to run. It's so annoying, but gotta do what you gotta do. So everybody, thanks for stopping by. If you like what we do here, you want to support us, go buy some awesome things for your 3D printer from our shop. You can also use our affiliate links. I actually used my affiliate money through our Amazon links to buy this. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take it easy, everybody. As always, happy printing. Or in this case, happy washing and curing.